You're a starseed, a wanderer, and you're here on this earth plane for a reason, and that reason is essential. That reason is a powerful one. And you're activating these laws of light, laws of life, the laws that are timeless, legendary, and they're working with you. They're always working with you. I want to let you know that you are powerful, my friend. A special message for the chosen ones, for anyone who choose to follow your calling. Firstly, I wish you to be happy, my friend. I wish you to be strong, to be powerful, and to be joyful, and don't accept any thought that prevents you from experiencing that. A remedy for powerlessness is to remind yourself that you are powerful and that nothing works against you when you walk in faith, when you believe in yourself. The universe has your back. When you know that, when you feel that, you will walk in faith. There's nothing you need to prove to assure that. It's a law. This law only works against you when you're lacking belief in yourself. So believe in yourself, my friend. Like Wayne Dyer once said, if you knew who walked beside you at all times on the path that you have chosen, you could never experience fear or doubt again. If you would knew who walked beside you. Your ancestors are with you, my friend. Your spirit guides are with you. And as Nikita Gill once wrote, there is a beautiful thing inside you that is thousands of years old. Too old to be captured in poems, too old to be loved by everyone, but loved so very deeply by a chosen few. Those are the ones you will meet on your journey that will feel like they are your family. They will walk with you, they will support you, you will support them, and together you will build a strong community. And you will learn along your journey that when you don't like something, just take away its only power, which is your attention. Your attention is the currency in this life. Wherever you place your attention, that's where you're investing. That's what you make to grow. That's what you support. There are stages you're moving through. And all these different stages are providing you different experiences. Like the first stage is usually experienced as being a victim of outside problems, of culture, of society, of your parents, of religion, of tradition, of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. When you recognize that nothing around you is supporting you and you feel like a victim of it, you feel like it's out of your control, you can't do anything about it. It's a phase of awakening. It's a phase that is triggering you to such a degree that at some point you will shatter and you will open up. You will start awakening. You will go into the process of a spiritual awakening. And many of you have gone through this process of spiritual awakening. Many of you have come to the point where you've recognized you can change, you can set a vision for yourself, you can set goals for yourself. So this leads you to the second stage where you recognize, okay, I actually can build a life for myself. You recognize that you can truly change, that you can manifest whatever you choose, you can grow, you can outgrow these old programs. And you recognize that this life is only a stage that is preparing you to become who you came here to be, to awaken to your soul potential, and to recognize that it should become your own design, right? It should become your own design, where you start paying attention to the things you want, to the things you want to become, to the version of yourself you would really love to embody, and you start letting go of anything that is not supporting that. And to let go means to just put your attention to something greater. And that's what leads you into the third stage, which is rewriting your inner story, rewriting your inner world, where you become aware that it is you that is creating your external experiences. It is you that can that can use inner mechanisms to guide you. There are inner mechanisms, some call them intuition or sixth sense. You feel this mechanism, this compass that is navigating you into the right direction. At this stage, you become more familiar with it and you start communicating with it. You start setting questions to it and you start trusting it more. At this stage, you turn inwardly and you start trusting yourself. So whatever is happening in your life, you don't see it as, being a victim of it. You see it as a challenge to be resolved. And through your intuition, through your inner senses, through your abilities to visualize a solution, to visualize how this problem is disappearing and solution is appearing, you will find a way. There's a practice that I'm using often, for example, for changing my limiting beliefs. Like when you recognize you would like to change something, but your old beliefs are not supporting that change, you can visualize a whiteboard on which you write on your limiting beliefs, whatever they are, you write them on, and then when you finish it, visualize how you destroy this board or how you erase these beliefs or how you just shatter it to pieces. And then you visualize another whiteboard on which you write down new beliefs. You write new beliefs, new story. And sometimes you will need to repeat this process because some beliefs are just more deeply rooted in your mind, and you will notice that they need repetition. Repetition is what makes a change. So at this point, this visualization process is very powerful because now you're rewriting a new story. When you change your story, you will also change your energy, and so much of your beingness will be affected by that. You will start to feel a change. And eventually what will happen, you will start to see these changes being reflected outside of you. You will start to notice that every time you really change a story within you, a part of you, a part of your identity is being affected. And once you experience small successes with this work, you will only feel more inspired to do more of them. That's where more of you will start waking up, and you will notice, well, you're truly here to do something bigger. These gifts are not here to just play with them a little bit. These gifts are here to make a change on the world, and that's what will lead you to the next stage, the fourth one, which is becoming who you came here to be. It is becoming the best version of yourself, a forever student, but a great manifester, living your dreams, changing the world around you, and living a life of purpose. This is something you're awakening into. But often when we think we're here, we're actually on the previous phase. It's often like we think we're more evolved than we actually are, which is completely fine. Like sometimes we have this spiritual ego where we think we're more evolved, we think we're, more important or whatever. But usually, if you think you're on third level, you're actually on the second one. If you think you're on the second one, you're most probably at the first one, still being a victim, but kind of being aware that you can change. But to truly change is a process. So it doesn't matter where you are, just know that when you understand these phases, you will know that you're actually going through exactly what you need to go. Like if you feel your life is not working in your favor, it's actually just preparing you. If it's preparing you longer, it just means that you haven't become good enough with this work. You haven't started trusting yourself yet. And to trust yourself means that you don't try to change your life on this third dimensional level. It's just a reflection of what happens on higher planes. You go into higher planes and you change there, you make a change there. It's like your imagination, right? You start imagining new things and you start letting go of these old beliefs, old stories, old emotional attachments. You let go of that. So in ancient Egypt, there were many mystical practices where these great masters were using certain techniques to work with the laws of nature, the laws of light. Like the first Hermetic principle says, everything is mental, the world is mental. The principle of mentalism, which says everything happens in the mind, everything is the mind, and you are living in the mind, you're experiencing a mind of the creator. And you're not separated from it. You are it, actually. But it's how you use it, what you choose to implant into this mind. What you choose to, it's your mind is like a garden. And when you take care of your garden, when you take care of everything that doesn't belong there, you will start noticing that your garden will change. And you will see a reflection of it outside of you. So that's why these practices are so important. You don't fall into a victimhood mentality. You recognize why you feel like that and you change a story. You go inward. You visualize again what you don't want to see. You change it for what you want to see. You elevate your emotional senses. You elevate yourself to the level of acceptance, to the level of gratitude, to the level of joy, and you embody this new energy. That's where you start creating a new imprint of energy. And every time you lose it, you just do the work again. So it's a consistent repetition of change in energy, of change in our imagination. And like Neville Goddard said, man is all imagination, which is so true. Everything is happening in our own minds, and what we are experiencing is just a result of how our mind is settled. That's why rewriting your inner story is so important if you want to live your life as a creator, as someone who has chosen to follow your calling. It's not an easy mission, because you will recognize there's so much to change, there's so much to rewrite, but that's why you've come here. You've come here to master these skills, so then you can teach others to master their skills, to become more powerful and to unite. So that's why it's not an easy job. If it would be easy, it would not be challenging, right? Everybody would be doing it. So that's why we've come here on this plane, which is harder than most others, just to become better. Most of us are already master manifestors in the spirit, but we're learning it on the physical level, which is just another skill to master. So don't have so much of disbelief in yourself, while at the same time you already know everything that you need to do. Don't let anyone to put you into the box just because you feel your life is not working the way you would like. Actually, it is working exactly as it needs to. It is triggering you in some ways to wake you up, to open you up. And at some point you will recognize, well, I just need to return into my own studio in the mind and to recreate everything. And if I don't like what I've created, I will go back and I will recreate it. I will create a new vision. I will elevate my energy. I will wake up my senses and make a change, right? Charlie Chaplin once said, "You need power only when you want to do something harmful. Otherwise, love is enough to get everything done." So you need to find something that really awakens a great sense of love, like something you love to do, something you're passionate about. Many of you who have chosen to follow your calling is because of this feeling of love for it, of passion for it. So you've become passionate about it, you've become really joyful about it. And it's really important at this point to follow it. Don't just start and quit because it's not working. Start and make it work. It's your job is to find a way to be really, really solution oriented, to see that so many things are just a byproduct of your choices. And when you choose to do something, you will do it. And when you will do it, it will move. And when it will move, you will see how powerful you are. If it's not moving, you're just not doing it right, and you will find the right way by consistent practice of it, consistently researching new ways, new options, being innovative with your ideas. So you recognize that there's just infinite different possibilities, and you're maybe trying just one. There's so many different ones that you should try as well. And you will recognize maybe sometimes when you're the most lost, you're making the most progress. And maybe sometimes when you're the most afraid of, you're growing the most. So often you will notice that you need to do what you're the most afraid of, especially when you get to this second phase, the awakening phase. You will recognize that the things you're the most afraid of are stretching you the most, are making you grow the most. So at this stage, usually people feel also deeply inspired to start doing something their ego would never do. On their ego level, they would never even think about doing it, but they do it because they know that's what is necessary for their growth. So they start meeting new people, they start going to different kind of places, workshops, traveling, moving to different countries, whatever, only because they want to grow, they want to change, they want to see what else life can offer, what else you can experience when you get a new perspective and you look at your life from a different place, you see it in a different way, and it awakens you to a different understanding, and that understanding is all you need that can propel your journey forward. So really believe in yourself, my friend. You are a starseed, you are a wanderer, you are here on a mission that is powerful one, legendary. So never doubt yourself, because you're too powerful for that. Don't doubt yourself. It's where you place your attention, right? It's where you place your attention. If you don't like something, just take away its only power, which is your attention. Repeat after me. I attract good things because I'm a good person. I attract good things because I am a good person. You can write it in the comment section. Believe that, know that, walk in that. When any thought prevents you from feeling it, it means you need to erase it. You need to erase it from your consciousness, and it's a process. It will take you many years to learn these skills, but it's a process. So it took me many years to learn how to erase certain thoughts out of my consciousness. But the easiest way truly is to see it and to destroy it and to create a new one. This is the process of transcendence. Transcendence is teaching you to transform what doesn't serve into something better. It's not avoiding it, it's not suppressing it, it is transmuting it. The process of transmutation is what you're learning as a chosen one, as one who has chosen to follow your calling. You're going against old programs and you're slowly reshaping and rewriting them. So my friend, as I said, I wish you to be happy, I wish you to be strong, to be powerful, to be joyful, and don't accept any thought that prevents you from experiencing that. Truly, a remedy for powerlessness is to remind yourself that you are powerful and that nothing works against you when you walk in faith. So my friends, I hope you found a great value in today's video. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Till next time, one love. Hey my friends, I hope you've enjoyed in today's video. I want to remind you that we've just opened a fresh new store called AttractPassion.com, where you can find all of my work. Original paintings, you can find prints of all of my art in different sizes, so go there and check it out, AttractPassion.com. If you will use the code PASSION15, you will get 15 off onto your first order. So go there and check it out. And to anyone who would love to work with me one-on-one, I'm offering one-on-one coaching. We have some free spots once again. You can go and check out the link in the description of this video where you can find everything there. So go and check it out. If you would like to do something with the inspiration that you feel right now, it will help you so much to transform your life. I want you to do something with it. If you feel inspired, you have to do something with it. So my friends, till next time, one love.